Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Going to Work. So today episode will be a bit different. First off, I'm wearing something different today because I injured my lower back and it's at the spot where the belt is. So I'm wearing easy pant today. So I'm in my casual way today. And secondly, we are not actually on my way to work. I'm actually already here. So a reason is there's a reason. Oh, excuse me, those for my message. Anyway, the reason is I forgot to record the video while I'm driving here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Actually, this episode it's a bit different and special because Chinese New Year is around the corner. I thought of doing something special, and then there's a lot of people asking me on the stuff that I use. So I thought it would be perfect that I just walk you guys through into my shop and show it to you. So yeah, let's get on to it. By the way, as a disclaimer, I am double parking. It's not right, but I have to unload some stuff, so I'm just temporarily parking in front of my shop, and I'm not blocking anyone. I'm just blocking the car is parking in that I'm blocked is the car that people that work here. So anyway, it's still not right. But let's get into it. Turn off the aircon and my car, and then we just go into the shops. So here we are, our shop. Let's head into it. There's a lot of horn because double park. As you can see, there's like basically no parking anywhere. So anyway, the front here is a planted tank. I have 3 planted tanks, so if you're wondering the substrate that I'm using, actually I don't care. This one is the Azure Aqua. This one is the Sicham Fluoride. This one is the Fluval. I forgot the name, the Fluval one. So I'm recently testing this one. I would make a review of it soon. The lights are all unicorn light, the one that I've custom made, but I don't do that anymore. You guys can get the Fluval one instead. I think it's pretty good. I make this one because Fluval one was not out in the market yet, and there is no LED lights that are specially made for planted tank. I mean that it doesn't emphasize on the power rating of the lights, so I have to custom make one. But now that Fluval is making that, it's available in Malaysia, you can just buy those. But unfortunately, Fluval doesn't make a small tank one, so yeah, we have to wait for them to bring it here. The filtrations, I'm running this one on Fluval 406 through a chiller. Sicham Tidal here, because this one was previously used on this tank over here, but I rescape it. As you can see, the Tidal have a big chunk of pump. The pump is internal in the filter, so I can't put it in here because both sides have rocks. Hello, what Timmy's? So I had to put, so I had to remove it, and I thought by not wasting this one, I can use this one as a surface skimmer because it does come with a surface skimmer. I have just some sponge and Sicham Sea-Gel in there. Because the filter for this one was removed, I'm using the 306 here, but I have to reduce the power. I'm using 306 because I have a used one that I'm not using. It's just sitting there, so I just thought of not wasting it and use it for this tank. But as you can see, the flow is kind of reduced. For this one, it's running the Fluval C3. Now, yeah, there's a lot of people that ask about fertilizer that I use, the nutrients that I use. So as you can see, I have Envy. This is from Aquavitro, which is also from Sicham. It recommended that I should put around 3 times a week, but I just use 2 times per week. There's a reason for that. I'll tell you later on. I love this one because the reason I'm using this one is because I'm using reverse osmosis water, and there's basically no nutrients or minerals inside there, so I have to add in a bit of trace element to compensate for that. And also I do add in carbonate. I'm using Aquavitro one as well, and General Hardness Aquavitro brand as well to mix into my reverse osmosis water. The carbonate is at 2.8 degrees and the General Hardness is at 4 degrees. There's clarity. I use it when I was setting up the C-Chan format because it's very dusty. And stress guard is still full. I'm not sure why I have one bottle open, but anyway. Remediation, I rarely use this one, but I just I think I previously tried to test it out, so I opened it and used for several times. This one, the magic powder from SL Aqua, I'm using it for food for my shrimps and fish sometimes, occasionally, not every days. Aqua Vitro Seed, the bacteria starter. I use this one to set up the new tank. Meow. What's wrong? Meow, meow. No, what's wrong? Because he's asking for food. Every day when he see me, he will ask me to give him canned food, which we'll go through later on. But anyway, so the bacteria starter, I use this one once a week, every time after I change water, because I'm use the reverse osmosis, I need some small amount of nutrients in to compensate from the lack of clean water of the RO water. This one is recommended once or twice a week. I use it only once a week. What else do I have? This one, the SL Aqua more Aqua Vital for the shrimps. Is actually vitamin for my shrimps. I use this one for my 3-feet tank because there's some black king kong and red one over here. Again, I have to use it because of the reverse osmosis water. And I also use the SL Aqua TM1. It's all Chinese, but it's like it's basically trace element. So I use this after changing water. That's why I'm using this one twice a week. Well, this is once a week because I change my water once a week. So total up, they will decide 3 times. That's what I'm thought. But it's worked for me. The plants doesn't catch algae and all. So you guys have to judge for yourself what your aquarium is lacking, because previously my plant it's growing very thin and slowly. I tried to use this compressor, but it's not enough for them. And I tried the iron as well, but it turned out pretty bad because they start to grow hair algae, which means it isn't lacking iron, it's lacking something else. And then I try the trace element, and it does help the plant. So my aquarium is lacking trace element, that's why I'm using it. And also beside this, I also using C-Chan tap for the fertilizer that I put into the substrate. I think around 3 months. But actually not specific on how often I put them. Normally I would put them in whenever there's a spot of plants that I have trimmed. And also currently I'm feeding my fish this one. It's a test products from Hagen, Malaysia. They're planning to bring this one in and then they let me test it. It's pretty good. It doesn't affect the plants when I do try to feed them more than usual. It doesn't affect the plants, and then the fish seem to love it. So it's pretty good. Hopefully they will bring it in and you guys should check it out. So we turn around here. Oh, right. Hanzo is over here. Hanzo is my chinchilla. Up there over here in this glass kind of cabinet thing over here is a chinchilla room. That's Yumu. And that's Hikaru. I keep temperatures around 22 degrees for them. There's 2 aircon running upstairs, so they when they run for 12, around half a day, and then switch to the other one, so that they have the aircon get time to rest. And then there's also a the air purifier to remove the odors and all the dust from the dust bath to make them more comfortable. Let's check them out and see how Hanzo is doing. They seem to be a bit warm. Hanzo. 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 Whoop. Hanzo. So I'm feeding them momi hay and also Wasalaga complete. Once in a while I will change to some other products like Mazuri or Oxbow, but they're mainly on the Waslaga complete. I love to give my pets a variety of food. That's why I change a bit. But for chinchilla, I do keep them in with Slaga complete more often than usual. Hanzo, I think Hanzo missed me. Hanzo, it's pretty warm now, so I don't want to open the door for too long, so because the warm air will get inside. Right, I should close the door so that they can chill inside there. It's pretty hot today actually in Malaysia. Maybe I should increase the aircon a bit. Hold on guys, let me increase the aircon a bit. And here is Haru. Let me just increase the aircon power a bit. Let cool them down a bit more. Alright. I do let them out but during the night time when the temperature is a bit colder outside. I let them out in the counter. I have an extra portable aircon unit that I chill the counter. I turn it on when I let them in the counter to move, because there's a gate there to lock them in the counter. I wouldn't want them to run around because they will go into some hole to hide, and it's very hard to get them out. They love to dig into a small tunnel area, and they also love to chew on stuff, so it's bad. And let's continue moving on. Coffee used to be here, but she's gone now. So my guinea pig is here. This girl over here, she's Crystal. She's the oldest guinea pigs around here. I think I'm not sure how old she is, because she's like many of the animals I have, like chinchilla and all, I adopted them. So but she's been with me for quite some time. I think she's at least 8 years old. And that's Nana-chan. My the first guinea pig that I bought is the Teddy. She's around 3 coming to 4 years. I think she's 4 years old. I do breed my guinea pig, but for those that have reached around 2 to 3 years old, they're retired. We put separately. So here's all female. And let's continue further. By the way, the bedding I use is recycled paper. So they do a pretty good job in keeping the place dry, and also keeping the smell down, and the cost is not too high. And also because they are recycled paper, they have less impact on the environment. And also because this type, it's a compressed one, so they actually absorb more liquid than the usual loose one. So let's continue. Timmy's is still waiting for his food. Maybe we should get to his food first. Timmy's, every day when I came, he will like keep on calling me until I give him canned food, and then Luna will come and join. But now she just sleep and don't care. So I don't have specific preference that I would give him. Normally I just randomly give him anything so that he can get varieties of more varieties in his diets. But I noticed that he doesn't like the lower price stuff. He's spoiled, so he doesn't like the breed in the packet one, but he do enjoy the breed on the canned one. The Cindy recipe also he doesn't like it that much, but he like it more than the breed. The one he liked the most is the Axia one, but he do have a bit preference on the Axia. It's a bit strange. He loved one of the most expensive one, this range, the Dashi one, and also he loved the one of the cheaper range from the Axia, the Meow Meow series over here. So this is his favorite. And second is this one. This one actually is his least favorite. Maybe, I'm not sure why, but he's just strange. And as for the kibbles, he also doesn't stick to one brand. I change them quite often. One of the reasons sometimes he would like scratch and destroy one pack that he would want to eat. So I have no choice but to give it to him because he's already destroyed the packaging. And over here, there's a hamster cage, and I'll come to back later on because we're still talking about Artemis. So this is his water place. Oh my god, I totally forgot about the food for him. Well, maybe we'll do it later on because it's very hard to like give him the food with one hand. Or maybe I just pause the video and we cut right into it after I put the can, right? So which one should I give him? I think I should choose one from here. Maybe this one. Oops. This is tuna with chicken fillet. Okay, I'll take this one. And maybe I'll grab another one from here. Maybe I'll take this. What it is? I think pink color is for salmon. Yeah, this Zaizu no Maguro tuna chicken fillet with salmon. Yep, so this two is for him. I'm gonna have to open it up some way. I have to put you guys away first. So the one on the left is the Meow Meow one, and then this is the Yaizu no Maguro one, the more expensive one. So yep, there's Luna. She come already. She'll know whenever I pick up the food before I open it. She'll know and she will come. So yeah, Artemis will just go right into the more expensive one. So let's get back to here, the water filter bowl thing. So the reason I'm using that because cats are very fuzzy about their water supply. They would actually stop drinking when the water is kind of like have some dust or some fur and have been still for a while. They love moving water. And the reason is, if you think about it, is in the wild, moving water usually is cleaner than a small puddle or a swamp, right? So that's how they survive. They would pick the cleaner water so that they don't get water poisoning. So for that reason, I give them this one. They have a carbon filter over there, so they will filter away all the dust and everything. So a lot of my customers come and they worry about the cats having kidney stones because it's quite common in Malaysia. But I think the main reason is they doesn't give their cats proper water supply, because I also heard from them that their cats love to drink from that, and whenever there's a water tap that's left running. It's true even for here. Sometimes I forgot to clean I forgot to clean it. I will start to see them going on to my maybe aquarium. They would drink water from my aquarium when the bowl is not being cleaned for a certain period of time. I mean, even if it's filtered, I do have to clean the inner container as well, because they will know that it's not clean anymore, the water is not good anymore. They will stop drinking, and that will cause some kidney problem or urination problem. So let's continue to this. This is their cat litter. Previously, all this while we were using cat eat crystal from Hagen, but because it's out of stock for quite some time, I heard that the stock will only arrive after Chinese New Year, so we have to compensate. For the time being, we are using the tofu one. It's made of leftover tofu from China. So yeah, it's okay, but just now when I opened it still smelled pretty bad. But while we were using the crystal one, when you open it, there's no smell at all. So I much prefer the crystal one than anything. Let's get back here to this thing over here. So yeah, I got new hamster. It's my third hamster now. It's actually third and fourth because there's two hamsters over here. The first one was Didi. Didi passed away, and then Didi was left in my cash counter one day in the shoebox. We found him in a shoebox. She was injured. I presume it's because of a fight. And then we got Coffee, which was left over here by an elder Chinese guy. So this time I decided to choose my own hamster. It's a Syrian, two of them, male. So I just got them like 2 days ago, I think. So this time, as you can see, I don't have those places where they can open by public. This one is open from the top behind there, so it's not easy accessible. Those are pretty high, so they can't open it. Everything is closed. This one I can open, but it's near to the counter, so I think it's okay. This is the aircon, portable aircon that I'm talking about. I put it here, so I turn it on when I let the chinchilla inside here. This is closed, but sometimes you might see Hanzo coming out and running through the hall over here when the weather is much more colder. So let's find them. Where is my hamster? Oh, actually it's really hard to find them. Even though Syrian is pretty big. So you can see the den I now put inside here. This is where I put their food, the treats. Maybe they are in here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, you can see that's the one over here, the black and white one. I named him Shinji. Hello, Shinji-kun. Where's his head? Is his head or his anus? I think it's his head. He's sleeping, right? He's sleeping. And yeah, I'm not sure if I can see, but in the hole here you can see another one that's light brown and white. That one is Amuro. So I have two Syrian now. Both are male, Amuro and Shinji-kun. They're sleeping right now, pretty tired, I think. Shinji loved to use this running wheel over here. The first time I put this thing, I assembled the whole thing, I think he ran for half day. So there's another part over here. This is a bathing sand. I think I should change them today. And they can walk onto here. So yeah, I think that's about it. About all the things that I use in my shop. Oh, the food for the hamster that I use is actually also variety tropic feed, because this is a new product I got. I open it and try this big pack. I can't finish it. Coffee can't finish it. And also I'm using Waslaga Complete. Usually I give this to a younger hamster. When they get older, I don't give them that much, or I don't give them at all. So I'm using Waslaga Mini Hamster. This one was from Coffee as well. So Amuro and Shinji will be having Mini Hamster Nature for the time being. When they finish, I'm thinking about changing it back to the Waslaga Hamster Nature without the mini at the front. There's some supplement, Natural Science from Oxbow. This one mainly is for the chinchilla and the dagoos. Oh, I haven't shown you my dago yet. And this is the treats for them as well. The guinea pigs, the rabbits, the chinchilla, all of their shrimps share the same treats. Apple sticks for the chinchilla. Yeah. And okay, let's go to the. Oh, there's a fluval edge over here. If you guys would love to know how to keep a normal freshwater aquarium, no planted aquarium, but with a little bit of plant inside there like this one, let me know. I'll maybe make a video about it. And here's my dago. This is my first dago. Her name is Dek. This is his Gugu. This is Momo, and this is Dan. I got them when they're this small, so they go pretty fast. They're also feeding on Momi hay and Waslaga Complete dago and chinchilla pellets food. Not sure, maybe I should give them a bigger cage. It's kind of small now. Yeah, when they came, they're tiny. They almost can get through this hole now. Now they're so fat. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, there's some aquarium over here. I set up a swivel spec. This also set up the same time as the one over there. Using the full spec equipment, I want to try the equipment, see if it's work. But I do add a carbon dioxide system over here. This is also the full soil. This is the recycled paper bedding that I'm talking about. It's made in Malaysia, and the packaging meant for cats, but I don't think this is suitable for cats. It's more for small animals purposes. I recommend this one for people that are looking for rather effective, cheap, and environmental friendly bedding. This is a good choice. The mommy hay was over here. So yeah, that's about it. I don't think I missed anything. See you guys next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe you can hit the bell as well. Happy Chinese New Year, and bye! By the way, guys, I forgot to mention that the guinea pigs that we have over here, you guys should have a larger enclosure for them, because this over here we have space limitations, and because this is actually a running business, so I have to put the loss and profit into account. So this is the the most I can give them, but you guys should like have at least double the size of my enclosure. Whatever that I'm keeping here, you guys should be doing it better than I do, because this over here, even though some of them it's I consider them my pets, but we have the limitation of the space, and also I have to look into the business type of group as well. So do keep that in mind, that for you that keep them as pets, even aquarium, you guys should do better than what I'm doing here.